As a part of our series of ongoing interviews we've got going on and introducing a bit more poetry to Gloucester, we've got some more poets with us today. So, with no more gilding the lily and further ado, what is your name, sir?
Nick Lovell.
Nick. Okay, again, so some of the questions might be similar to the interviews we had before, but it's just because I want to get to know you and what you're about.
Yeah.
Okay. So what would you say your inspirations are?
It can vary. It can be a post I've seen on the internet, something I've seen on the news. I don't tend to set time aside to write and go out searching for inspiration. It's as things come to me. Sometimes I'll hear something and the thought will sit in the back of my mind for a month, 2 months, 3 months until it's ready to be written.
Like a corporate management meeting.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Because the amount of terminology used in the workplace is something that interests you.
Interests me, irritates me, annoys me, drives me absolutely bloody mad, I'm afraid. You know, there's nothing like the British corporate system for calling a spade an earth inverting horticultural device and meaning it.
So having said that, so what do you think makes a good poet? Which is completely back to what we were talking about before.
The ability to transfer their ideas and their vision into words that will convey that and actually touch someone else's soul.
Okay.
If you can make someone stop and think, then I think you're winning as a poet.
So, in essence then, in a way, corporate management are actually poets. Because they've touched you and made you think.
No, I disagree. They do the absolute opposite
So
of poetry. They take the soul out of everything, and whilst they twist the meanings, they torture them before they twist them.
So it's torturing words, not celebrating their...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they demean them.
Okay, so at what point did you realise that you were a poet and this is what you're about?
About 4 years ago, through a delightful series of misunderstandings, I got challenged to enter the Swindon Poetry Slam, which I thought...
Misunderstandings?
Yes, I'd been led to believe that it was quite a small local thing.
Okay.
And so I entered and wrote 3 poems to 3 minutes for it.
So who told you this?
No one actually told me much about it. Okay. I met 2 poets, Ash Dickinson and Ely Farrell, oddly enough, at a evening in Cheltenham.
Okay.
And through talking to them, mentioned the fact that when I was younger I'd written some poetry, and they said, well, why did you stop? Start writing again. Okay. Tell you what, make sure you start writing. We want to see you enter the Swindon Poetry Slam.
And you thought maybe 2 or 3 people, maybe really low-key?
Maybe 7 or 8 people from the local area, you know, some old guys wandering up giving it the boys down the burning deck. His feet were full of blisters. He burnt his trousers round the back and out to wear his sisters. Thank you very much indeed. Good night. You know, I didn't know what to expect, and I arrived and there was Joe Bell, the Canal Poet Laureate. There's Mab Jones, who won one of the heats for the Radio 4 Poetry Slam. Dave Viney and Kieran King had come down from Manchester. Then people had come from all over the country, and then there was me with the 3 poems that I'd written in the last 2 weeks.
Wow.
As it was, I had a great time. I was absolutely terrified, but I loved it as well. Enough people said nice things about my poetry to convince me to keep on writing. And yeah, that's how I set foot on the train, so to speak.
So do you ever get writer's block then? Because you said obviously, you know, you wrote some poems in a few weeks. Do you ever get to the point where you're writing loads and loads and loads, and then suddenly nothing?
Often. About once every 2 or 3 months, I'll have a period of maybe a week, 2 weeks, and certainly at least once a year I'll have a period of maybe 2 or 3 months where I will write virtually nothing.
So how do you overcome that then?
I tend to forget about it. I concentrate on
forget about it.
Yeah,
I need to write today.
That's it. You know, I try not to put pressure on myself, because I find that doesn't help. That doesn't help. It just makes it worse usually, because you end up frustrated and angry at yourself, and that's not really conducive to good poetry.
But sorry. You mentioned before about the fact that you entered this competition. You hadn't really done much before, but you've written before.
Yes.
For quite a while. You entered that. You obviously enjoyed it. But what did you get out of that experience? What is it that keeps you coming back to it? Because you've been doing this thing a while now, haven't you?
I've been doing slams now for 4 years.
Yeah.
I guess partly because I cut my teeth in a poetry slam.
Okay.
I try and treat them almost like an open mic night, but just with a little bit of an edge.
With an edge. Okay, it's the edge that appeals.
It's the only time in my life where people are going to pay good money to come into a room to listen to me talking to a microphone for 3 minutes. So there's a little bit of an ego trip in there as well. I can't deny.
It's all good.
But it's good fun. It's a great way to meet other poets. It's a great way to meet a new audience.
Okay. So obviously we've got the online group that I don't mind saying I created, so I'm quite happy with it. So it's my little baby. But why did you join? What was it about it that made you think this is worthwhile doing?
It was recommended to me by a friend, Clive Oseman.
Okay.
He's come down to some GPS events in, oddly enough, in Gloucester.
Okay.
Had a great time. Unfortunately, due to my work, I haven't been able to get down to any of them yet. But I had a look online, saw what was being offered, thought it was absolutely great. Joined up and happy I did.
And obviously, as part of what we're doing online, because we've got the online thing going on. What part of the festival are you going to be part of? So the festival's directly connected to the Gloucester Poetry Society. You've expressed interest in performing at that festival. We've got the slam there. We've got a few other bits involved with that, with different events going on. What bits interest you, and what do you think you're going to be taking part in?
Definitely interested in the slam. That's sort of my bread and butter of what I do. Again, there's some open mic nights that are being held, I believe. Yeah,
the 26th is open. Is Gloucester and Cheltenham Poetry Societies, and elements of open mic. There's a slam on the Friday. Again, we've got guest poets on the Saturday, and on the Sunday we've got the workshop, which is the 101 Poem Challenge.
Yes, I think that's one that I've signed up for
Yeah.
already.
And obviously, the nature of that is just to get as much done as possible. So, what is it about that? Do you think why did you sign up to that one?
Because it is a challenge. Because I'm not a poet that usually does set aside the time to write and try and sit down to write to particular subjects or to particular deadlines.
Oh, okay.
So it's setting foot outside of my comfort zone and try and hand at something new in the field of poetry.
And you like the idea of having an edge there, and this is a different kind of edge that you maybe not experienced.
Yes.
No worries. Okay, thank you very much for your time. Pleasure talking to you.
Pleasure.
Okay, thank you very much.
Cheers.